I'm Chef Jasper, and today we're in the kitchen preparing chicken involtini. You're gonna love this recipe. This is a recipe that I discovered when I was in Sicily many, many years ago. Actually, I was in the market in Palermo, and they not only use chicken, they use veal, and they use beef also. So it's up to you, but I think chicken's the most popular. So let's just start off with some chicken breast. Here I have the breast, and let's just cut them in half, and we're just gonna make some medallions out of this. So the real key to this dish is pounding it out very, very thin because we're going to stuff it. Almost like a cordon bleu, but a little bit smaller. Let's just set that aside. And now let's go ahead and get some cellophane. And place our cellophane down, just like this. Place the chicken right on top of that. Fold it over. And first of all, I like to use this side of the mallet and pound it out. Kind of tenderize it. And now turn it and kind of go out with it. That's all there is to it. With this recipe, I use about 6 slices, so just continue pounding it out. And now it's time to make Italian breadcrumbs. Now, I do not like to buy the seasoned breadcrumbs. Some people swear by them, but it's so easy just to prepare your own. Of course, breadcrumbs. And the panko crumbs are a little bit too crispy for this. It's not a bad alternative, but I'd rather use the fine breadcrumbs. Italian parsley, or just chopped parsley. I don't really like the dry parsley, so I tend to use the fresh. Grated cheese, come on. This, you have to have it. I mean, there's no substitutions for that. And chopped garlic. And believe me, I use a lot of chopped garlic in this. Now, just mix this all together. And you can actually refrigerate this for up to a couple of weeks. Now, some people like to put this on a blender. That's okay, but if the parsley's too wet, your breadcrumbs are going to turn a little greener. All right, we're just going to set this aside, and now we're going to start breading our chicken. Our Involtini di Pollo, my absolute favorite. So let's get our chicken breast. Leave it in that cellophane right there, just like that, because it'll help with the rolling. And then let's get some fresh mozzarella. You can use provolone, you can use fontina, you can use Swiss, it's up to you. I like the mozzarella, of course. And at this point, we're going to get some of our spinach. And we'll put the spinach in here. Now, it's up to you the way you layer this. And, you know, I can actually put the spinach like this and then follow with a little bit of prosciutto ham, because I put the prosciutto ham in the middle, because then people won't think it's something they're eating raw. The cheese and the spinach is going to kind of melt all together, but it won't look like you're eating raw chicken, because this may be next to chicken breast. So I use that as my first layer. And then my cheese. This is up to you. Some people, especially in Sicily, they like to put a little breadcrumbs right in here also of your breadcrumb mixture. Now, all we're going to do at this point is just roll this, and then we'll secure it. So look at this. Can you see this? How about this? It's almost like a big braciole, we call that in Sicily also. And then we're going to kind of secure the ends. Now, very simple. Get a couple of toothpicks. Just put them right through there. And put that right through that one there. And we'll set this aside, and then we'll do a couple more of those. Let's go ahead now and bread this chicken involtini. So we have these beautiful chicken breasts that we've already stuffed, secured with toothpicks. Dip them in a little bit of egg wash. Some people put flour on this. I think that's just too much breading. So the egg batter is enough for the breadcrumbs to coat. And now we just roll them right in these breadcrumbs. Look at this. I don't think it gets much easier. And you don't want a real thick coating. This is just enough right here. And kind of dust them off a little bit. We'll drop it right into the pan. It's that simple. Continue to coat each one. And remember, I have a lot of breadcrumbs, so I just put those away because I'll definitely use them in something else. Maybe even some homemade meatballs or something. One more time. Coat it all well. Dust it off and place them right in the pan. We'll let those brown for a little while and then we'll turn them a couple times. All right, look how nice and golden these are getting. Just perfect, just what we want. Nice little golden crust on the outside, and it's gonna be all that cheese and prosciutto ham and spinach in the middle. Absolutely perfect right now. I really like this. Oh yes, look at that. At this time, let's deglaze the pan with a little bit of white wine. Now check and see, you may want to take a little of the oil out of the pan, but it absorbed it enough. I didn't have to worry about it. Oh yeah, look at that. Of course, a little bit of chicken broth for our sauce. We'll add a little Italian parsley to the pan. And wow, nice and golden. Look at this pan sauce. Very simple. You may want to add a little salt, but remember, the cheese and those breadcrumbs are pretty salty, so that's up to you. I would taste it first. And here we go. Another excellent dish. So easy, so versatile. Don't be afraid now. You may want to add some capers to this. You may want to add some currants inside there. You may want to add, like I said, different cheeses, another type of ham, a different vegetable. It's up to you. But I present to you my chicken involtini, something I would be honored to serve my family. Brought to you by Hen House Markets.